Welcome to today's explainer. We're going to jump right into it and break down the 7 signs you might literally be destroying your own future. Let me ask you something, and I really want you to be completely honest with yourself as we start. Do you ever get that incredibly frustrating feeling where you're pushing hard, hustling every single day, trying your absolute best, but somehow a year passes, then 2 years pass, and you are stuck in the exact same place? Man, it is an incredibly frustrating feeling, isn't it? If you're putting in all that work, but nothing is changing, well, we have to confront a pretty painful reality today. You might actually be secretly destroying your own future right now, just chipping away at it day by day, without even realizing it. Okay, let's dive into this. Look, we have some bad news, but we also have some incredibly good news. The bad news? Your own actions are the exact things holding you back. But the absolute best news is that because you're the one doing it to yourself, you possess the total power to stop it today. We're going to walk through 7 specific signs. And listen, if you recognize even 3 of these upcoming 7 signs in yourself, consider this explainer your ultimate wake-up call. It's time to completely change your trajectory. Sign number 1, mistaking fear for planning. Honestly, how many times have you said, "Oh, I'll start on Monday," or "I'll begin when I have a little more money, a bit more time, or more energy"? Waiting for that elusive perfect moment isn't planning at all. It is simply fear disguised as preparation. I mean, think about the founding of Alibaba. When they started, there was literally no money, there was no office, and pretty much all their friends thought the idea was completely insane. If they had waited around for the perfect moment, Alibaba just wouldn't exist. Because let's be real, that perfect moment, it never, ever arrives. So here's the golden rule. A person who starts today, right now, with just 10% of the required skills will always beat the person who sits around waiting for 100% perfect conditions. You've just got to stop waiting. Start exactly where you are with exactly what you have right now. All right, moving on to sign number 2. Think about the number 7 for a second. 7 hours. That represents the amount of time some people spend just staring at their screens every single day. Seriously, I challenge you right now, check your phone settings. Are you spending up to 7 hours a day totally addicted to a screen rather than focused on your goals? Now, to be fair, the phone itself isn't the problem here. It's our choices on it. And this brilliantly illustrates the real cost of all that screen time. Sitting there, scrolling, watching other people's success stories on Instagram, it feels like motivation, but it is actually a slow poison. Because in that exact same hour you spent just consuming content and doing nothing, somebody else out there used that exact same time to actively build their future. They were learning a new skill, writing a page of their book, or sending out 10 business emails. Sign number 3. I love this one. Complaining is like sitting in a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but it takes you absolutely nowhere. You know, for some people, complaining is a full-time job. It's always, the economy is hard, my boss is so unfair, nobody ever helps me. But life is hard for everyone. Let's go back to Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba. This guy was rejected from Harvard 10 times. 10. He was rejected from 30 different jobs. And famously, out of 24 people who applied to work at a KFC, 23 got hired. Only one single person was rejected. Yup, him. But making rejection an identity just wasn't an option. Every single minute you spend complaining steals the precious energy that was meant for solving your problems. Use your energy to solve, not to cry. Moving to sign number 4, your circle is your future. Ask yourself, are you in a growth circle or a toxic circle? If you spend time with people who just gossip, complain, and mock hard work all day, they're going to slowly force you to shrink your dream. You share a big vision with them, and they'll just laugh and tell you to be realistic, right? Well, a small mind simply cannot understand a big vision. So please, do not let small people dictate the size of your future just to fit their own comfort level. Okay, sign number 5 is wanting the reward, but completely ignoring the work. Look, everyone loves the idea of the reward. People want the six-pack abs without actually stepping into the gym when they don't feel like it. They want a wildly successful business while they're sleeping. But the undeniable truth is, you absolutely must fall in love with step 1, the process, and step 2, the actual work. There are no shortcuts. None. Anyone selling you a shortcut is literally just selling you a lie. Doing the work itself is the only way forward. Sign number 6. What will people say? Oh man, this question is devastating. The fear of being judged destroys far more dreams than actual failure ever could. You want to start a YouTube channel, but what if they laugh? You want to practice speaking a new language, but what if your accent is imperfect? I want you to imagine waking up at 60 years old. You look in the mirror and you're just agonizing over the question, why didn't I even try? Because here's the reality check. The people who are judging you today,
They are not paying your bills. They are not building your future. And they for sure will not be standing by your side when you're 60 years old, full of regret. So let them judge. You just keep going.
Finally, sign number 7, you do not invest in yourself. It's crazy. People will effortlessly drop 3,000 rupees on a material item like a fancy new phone case, or they'll blow their cash on clothes and entertainment. But the minute they're asked to buy a book, attend a seminar, or take a course, suddenly they claim they just can't afford it. Guys, this is the biggest mistake of your life. Money, property, businesses, that whole shebang can be taken away from you. But what's in your mind? Your mind is the one and only asset that nobody can ever touch. So, the crucial point is the number 30. If you spend just 30 minutes every single day learning one new thing, it will completely transform who you are. Seriously, in 1 year, you'll be an entirely different person. Give it 1 to 5 years, and your own family won't even recognize how much you have grown. You have to feed your mind daily, just like you feed your body, with absolutely no excuses. All right, we've covered the 7 signs. Now it's time for a rapid-fire psychological audit of your own mind. I want you to answer these honestly. First, are you waiting for the perfect moment that deep down you know is never coming?
Are you complaining instead of acting? Are you spending your precious, limited energy crying about conditions, making excuses, or blaming your circumstances?
Are you hiding from judgment? Are you letting small, narrow-minded people dictate the entire size and scope of your future just because you're too afraid of what they might say? Now, what's really interesting about this is a profound truth. Today is hard, tomorrow is harder, but the day after tomorrow is beautiful. The tragedy here is that most people give up on tomorrow. They just let the hard work defeat them right before that beautiful day ever arrives. But you know what? You don't have to be like most people. I want to leave you with this ultimate question, and I'm demanding an answer from you right now. If today is hard, are you going to give up on tomorrow, or will you start right now so the day after tomorrow is beautiful? Listen, if you saw yourself in any of this today, do not waste a single second feeling bad. Feeling bad is completely useless. Taking action is what's useful. You are not too old, you are not too poor, and you are definitely not too late. You simply haven't started yet, so start today. Start right now. Thank you so much for engaging with this explainer. Now go out there and take that very